Alright, last one for the night. Um, I'm. This is again part of the downfalls of the war build is the mulligan decisions with the colored mana. But I'm thinking that I'm likely to draw either another black source, or an artifact. And these are glimmer voids. This is definitely not a keepable hand, but I figure I'll give this a shot. And I do draw a lantern. So I make myself shuffle with this on the stack, and the reasoning why is I had a trophy on top. I'm not going to be able to cast it anyways with no artifact, so I'd rather try to draw a different card. So here, playing bridge doesn't matter yet. I'd rather Shredder, and then I'll be able to duress, or double duress if I have to. Yep, so now their hand is Citadel. Unfortunately, this Fiddlebender, though, is going to be a problem. So I need one turn so that I can kill the Fiddlebender with Trophy. That doesn't happen though, because they use the first opportunity they get to put lightning greaves on it. So they use Saga to go get a Haywire Might, exile my bridge, so they can attack, which is unfortunate. So I did the math. I wouldn't have been able to work for another bridge, so I decide to just play out this bridge. Yep. So they get rid of my bridge. And unfortunately, the spires here are going to kill me. So what I'm hoping is I'll be able to trophy this thing, get my bridge back, paying the extra for the ward. But my opponent should be smart enough to stop that. I think, do I whir here? Yeah, I guess I whirred for a bridge instead. Yeah. It does delay a turn. So they're gonna get there. Oh yeah, they deal 1 extra damage to me with the blasting station, and it kills me. Okay, so game 2, I bring in my cursed totems. Can't remember what else. Oh yeah, the Terra Centers. There's one right there. So this looks like a pretty good hand. So they here I was worried about them naming Bobble, and they do see a Saga on top, so I wasn't sure if they're gonna name Saga, but they named Shredder instead, which is unfortunate because that could become a problem. Alter the Brood. Now with the Saga trigger on the stack, I'm going to tear asunder the Saga. So that they can't tap it for mana. No point in playing a Shredder here because it's needled. So I'm going to make a dude. Now here, they do not fetch in response to my Saga. They're already on just the one land aside from the fetch. So, and I'm about to be attacking with very large creatures. So I search out Needle with my Saga. Name their fetch land. Keep one mana. And start swinging. Yeah, an opponent concedes. If they had fetched, I probably would have named Fiddlebender. Okay, and this looks like a beautiful hand against them. Double discard, lock, and tear asunder. So I grabbed the Fiddlebender because the Blasting Station and Semblance Sample don't really do anything and they cost 3 mana anyways. So they get one blind draw that I don't know about. So I go to Duress instead of Thoughtseize because I figure if they'd drawn Fiddlebender they would have played it. So the reason I grab Blasting Station here is Semblance Sample doesn't do anything if they don't have an artifact in hand. And I don't need to mill this, so I don't play the Shredder yet. That's why I play the discard instead of so I play Lantern, see the top card, then play the discard. And really, this is pretty much game. I do need to get rid of this Altar of the Brood eventually. The Buried Ruin is also going to be a problem. But it means that now they're back down to 2 lands. So I mill. I also don't want them to have the Mystic Forge. Yep. So Semblance Ample. And they exiled, I forget what it was, the artifact they got back, whatever that was. Blasting Station. But really their hand really sucks now. But just to make sure. Oh no, they discarded something else. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It says it's right there. It's a Springleaf drum. So I thought C's grabbed the blasting station. And so that's the lock right there. It's over. I just gotta use the Terra Sunder on the altar and I'm okay. So I don't play the lantern. I'm gonna wait for them to fetch and then I'm gonna exile the altar. Because I do eventually want a third land for the Whirs. I'll let them draw the Chromatic Star. Because it's not going to matter as soon as I Whir. So, milling myself. I do draw the Assassin's Trophy if I remember correctly. Just in case. And really what I'm using it for is, if I need to, I can, if they're, well, they're going to draw the Citadel. And if there's a good card on top, I have these two, plus I can trophy something. And they can choose not to search. There is a Mer Retriever. I don't really want them to have that, but they don't have a sacrifice outlet, so it's not so bad. And I do want the Glimmer Void. Now another reason I didn't mill it here is because I thought I had sighted in Stone of Eric, which would shut off the Mer Retriever. And I figured I'd just work for it. But I did not. That was a mistake. But it doesn't really matter anyways. So here I go to Whir. And this is where I realize I did not sight in Stone of Eric. So I just grab another Mill Rock. And I figure I'll keep them off of sacrifice outlets. Yeah, and that's going to be game. Opponent concedes. Yeah, not too bad. I don't remember if that was game 2 or 3. Oh yeah, that was game 3, wasn't it? Oops. Oh well.